Hello and welcome back to part 6 in my Fate Hollow Ataraxia playthrough. It's me, Shokimo, and well, we finally got some answers in the last episode. Stop doing that, man. And we're bound to get more answers in the next one. In this one, I mean. I hope. What happened in the last episode? Well, we wanted to explore Miyama in the night, and well, got shot by Archer and died. And then we got another, what do you call it, day from the Holy Grave over with Bizet and her servant Avenger, Angry Mango, and well, if you want the full details, watch the last episode. I can't really do it justice by summarizing it now. So, without any further ado, let's continue with a new loop. And in this loop we have new characters. Megan, what the? She was supposed to be at school. Yeah, let's go to Ilya in the shed. In the heart of my house, there's a shed and a dojo. Yes, I know. I'm not sure if they were here before Kiritsugu moved in, or if he built them after he acquired the property. In any case, whoever built them had bold taste. Dojo aside, that shed, it feels like it was meant to be a brewery or a pawn shop.
作り酒屋質屋
Brewery? Pawn shop? Hmm? I turn to the sudden voice and see Ilya looking puzzled.
質屋っていうのはルファンドハウスのことよね。
Pawn shop is a fan house, right? Yeah, I've never been to one. I've heard they're well known. One in one of the back alleys of a shopping district. Or
知ってるわ。遠坂のお嬢さんが愛用してるって魚屋の店員が言ってたもの。
I know it. The person at the fish store said that little Miss Tosaka loves going there. What? Tosaka goes to a pawn shop? Don't tell me she's been pinching a penny so hard that she's started to pawning off the family jewels.
そっちの方じゃないわ、シロ。
Oh, not like that, Shiro.
リンの狙いは七流れの宝石なんでしょうね。流儀に反するけど、魔術の用途によっては前の持ち主が手放した古い宝石の方が効果があるし。
Rin is looking for unclaimed jewels. It goes against custom, but old jewels abandoned by their former owners are more effective in magecraft. Hmm? Like going to the shrine when the spiritual energy is strongest? When the spiritual energy is strongest. Yeah.
ご想像にお任せするわ。どうせなら非業の死を遂げた貴婦人の持ち物とか最高だけど。
I leave it to your imagination, but imagine how strong the jewels of an old madam who died a violent death would be. That does sound terrifying. But I see. I sometimes wonder where Tosaka gets all those precious gems from. She even uses pawn shops, huh? I might end up there sometime too.
ねえねえ、ところでシロ。
Hey, by the way.
作り酒屋って何？
What's a brewery? Oh, the thing you make sake in. A manufacturer of alcohol.
なるほど。ワインケラーライやブレンネライのことね。この国ではライスアルコホールを作ってるんだよね。
Oh, like a Weinkeller or a Brennerei. You use rice to make alcohol in this country, right? Ilya must be talking about Nihonshu or sake, as it's often called abroad. What? Nihonshu? It's supposed to be oops. It's supposed to be sake? Or a different word for it? I never heard of it. But I'm also not Japanese. Rice alcohol. It sounds like picking rice is shogshu, like when you make plum liquor. There's shogshu too, not just refined rice wine. 蔵ってやっぱりそういうことに使うのね。 So a shed was meant to be used that way? Ilya sounds oddly impressed. He does own a castle, maybe the Einsburnhaus. What? Hey, do you have a wine cellar or a brewery in your castle, Ilya?
え、こっちのお城？あっちのお城？
Huh? Which castle are you talking about? This is the problem with talking to mega rich people.
こっちのお城は別荘だから、地下にワインケラー、つまりはワインセラーがあるだけね。それも全然使ってないけど。
The castle in Fuyuki is a vacation home. We do have an underground wine cellar, but it isn't used at all. If you're asking what a wine cellar is, it's a wine cellar. No, she does use a German vocab. Who knows what they do at Infeld? What about the one in your country?
あそこはワインが作れるような気候じゃないから。でも蒸留所はあったわ。
We don't have a climate for winemaking, but we do have a distillery. Huh? You make whiskey or something?
オードービーって意味なら正解かな。
I think it would be more accurate to call it an eau-de-vie. What?
魔術用の素材は自前で調達するから、アルコール類はどれだけあっても足りないんだし。
We supply a lot of magical energy reagents, and we can never create enough alcohols to satisfy the demand. Huh? So it's a factory for experimental reagents? Researchers would need a lot of chemicals to preserve specimens, among other things.
シロの蔵もお酒には関係ないわよね。
You don't use a cellar to store any spirits? Even if I made it, I don't really drink alcohol. It's just for storage now.
シロの工房なんだよね。ねえ、お兄ちゃん。
Wait, it's your workshop, right, big brother? I'm startled by the unexpected change in the way she addresses me. And with that smile too. She could convince me to do anything with that.
お兄ちゃんの土蔵、お邪魔していいかな？
Can I look at your chat? Sure thing. It isn't anything interesting though.
いいのいいの。もうちょっと シローの工房を観察したかったからね。
Don't worry about it. I just wanted to take a look at your workshop. Then go ahead. It's a little dusty.
ありがとう、シロー。
Yeah, thanks, Shira. The joy is infectious. I'm glad to see someone else likes my workshop, no matter how shoddy it is. Wow! Elia runs inside. She stares at the piles of junk.
これ、シローが全部集めてきたの？
Did you collect all the stuff? Half of it's mine, and half of it's Fujine's. The random stuff is all hers. It keeps growing every time I see it.
大河だったらそういう習性があってもおかしくなさそうよね。うんうん。
I can totally imagine Tiger having a habit like that, yeah. Ilya starts rifling through junk. There's a lot of dust, so I'm worried she'll get her clothes dirty. Ilya, I have gloves if you want to look through them.
大丈夫よ。おお、これ何？シロー。
It's okay. Oh, what's this? With a heave-ho, Ilya pulls out something round. It's a shrine? Why would Fujine put this here? What is a shirishirin? What?
シチリン。コンロの仲間？
Sorry. Is that like a stove? Yeah, you burn charcoal inside, then cover it with a grill and cook on it. I don't own any charcoal though. She was probably thinking we could grill some squid on it. Well, it isn't broken, so we could use it at any time. And it's fall right now. Pacific Sauri might be a better idea than squid.
いろいろある。
Wow, there's so much stuff here. Yeah, puts down the shirichi and resumes exploring the shed. A hot water bottle, the heater portion of a kotatsu, a vacuum cleaner nozzle. Even I'm impressed at the sheer variety of random junk.
これ全部直して使うの？
Do you fix and use everything here? Not necessarily, but I want to try to repurpose as much as possible.
それにしても。
Still, though.
これがシローの工房なのね。
So this is your workshop. Ilya walks around, examining everything. Complicated emotions flash across her face. At times she seems dissatisfied. Other times she looks as if she wants to complain. But then becomes emotional.
なんだろう、この感じ。全然似てないのにすごく似てる。これってもしかして。
What's this feeling? It isn't like her at all, but at the same time, it's really similar. Could it be? Ilya, did you find something odd?
知らないけど。
I don't know.
ねえシロ、ここって何かあった？以前大きな魔術を使ったとか。
Hey, Shiro, what happened here? Did some big magecraft take place? I practiced strengthening here, but I've never done anything big. You summoned a servant, didn't you? If I had to say, alright. I think this is where Saber first showed up.
セイバーの召喚場所だったんだ。
So you summoned Saber here?
なるほどね。確かにここでならセイバーを呼び出せるわ。召喚陣を刻んでから立てたのか、それとも人目につかないここを選んだのか。もう前回の召喚者しか知らないことでしょうけど。
That makes sense. You would be able to summon her here. Either the shed was built on top of a summoning circle, or it was placed here away from prying eyes. Only the previous summoner could have known for sure, though. Elias sighs and mumbles in a quiet voice.
ま、そんな昔話はどうでもいいわ。
Well, it happened a long time ago, so it doesn't matter now.
それより採点だけど、ま、10点ってところかな。
As for your grade, I'll give it a 10 out of 100.
いろいろ面白かったけど、工房はもっとしっかりしなきゃダメよ。これじゃまるっきり物置じゃない。
It's an interesting place, but you need to build up your workshop properly. Right now it's just a storage room. Oh, I know. I just had an old habit, but I think I've always thought training room and storage room just together. Go together, sorry.
やっぱりシローはシローよね。私が一肌脱がなきゃいけないのかしら。
That sounds like you, Shiro. Maybe I'll give you a hand. Wait, you mean to renovate it?
そうよ。いろいろ物は運ぶけど、すぐに私の部屋くらいにはできるわ。
Yeah, we have to move a lot of stuff around, but I can at least make it like my bedroom. Ilya sounds confident. What a bedroom would mean. That bedroom?
セラとリズを呼んで、ここを片付けて、内装を変えて、そうね、3日もあれば。
I call Sella and Lace here to clean this place up and refurnish it. Yeah, it should take about 3 days. Hold on, if we make this place look like your castle, I won't be able to relax. It would be surreal to have the inside of this shed become all European, in the middle of a traditional Japanese mansion. Imagine opening the shed door and being greeted with carpenting.
もちろんその辺は配慮するわよ。とにかく。
I'll take that into account, of course, but first... Yes, ma'am. I reflexively bob my head at her lecturing tone.
シローも一人前になりたいと思ったら、まずその辺の形から整えるのも重要なの。工房は魔術師の基礎なんだから。
If you want to be a full-fledged mage, then you need to organize your own environment. Building a workshop is the fundamental step of being a mage. I'm very sorry. I take her to heart.
それもこれもディーンの仕込みが悪いのよ。まったく遠坂は放任主義というか、自主性を尊重しすぎというか。
What has Rin been teaching you? Honestly, I'm not sure if Tosaka respects your autonomy too much, or if she's just going hands-off. Ilya is unhappy with what she sees as Tosaka's negligence. It's true that she's my current mentor, but... No, I don't think that has anything to do with it.
ないわけないわよ。師匠は弟子の工房の作成の監視をしないとどんな邪道に迷うか分かったものじゃないのに。
Of course it does. If a master doesn't monitor the way her apprentice builds his workshop, how's she going to know if he goes down the wrong path? I have a strange hunch about all this.
そうね。やっぱりシローは私が見てあげないと。
Why the sudden switch in tone? Yeah, I have to keep an eye on you.
リンなんかにお兄ちゃんは任せられないし。
I can't leave my big brother to the likes of Rin. She's wearing a broad, smug, impish grin. Her red eyes start creeping toward me. A strong, musky scent fills the dark shed. Steadily, a mirage begins to infiltrate my brain. I'm like a moth drawn to a flame. I could move whatever part of my body I want, but I feel tense. Like lifting even a finger would cause something big to fall apart.
ねえ、シロー。
Hey, Shiro.
シローは私がちゃんと面倒を見て立派に育ててあげる。
I make sure to raise you so you grow up right. Wait, Ilya, calm down, you're...
お兄ちゃんこそちゃんと落ち着いて考えなきゃ。
You're the one who needs to calm down and think, big brother.
ほら。
Look. Ilya's eyes and lips drift closer. She's sitting on my lap, feeling as light as a feather.
シロー、お兄ちゃんは私のこと嫌い？
Shiro, big brother, do you dislike me? What? No, I just...
好きなら大切な私のものにしてあげる。
If you like me, then I make you into one of my precious things. What do you mean, precious things? Didn't she plan that in... well, the Fate Road? We've already went through this. But she don't want to do it now.
セイバーのことも他の誰のことも考えられなくなるくらい極上のデザートにしてあげる。
I turn you into the ultimate dessert. And you won't have to think about Saber or anyone else anymore. Huh? Suddenly the fog lifts from my mind. Maybe I'm stronger the second time, but the experience of my first failure turns the tables. You're soft, Ilya. The same trick won't work on me again.
ね、シロー。
Hey, Shiro. Wait, what? I regained freedom bound by those crimson eyes. Now it's my turn to ask you. If you like me, will you become mine? What? Got you. You're wide open. I pick Ilya in my arms.
何するの、シロー。
But what are you doing, Shiro, you dummy? I'm teaching you a naughty girl a lesson for playing with others people like a cat does.
いたずら娘じゃないし、猫なんかじゃないわ。
I'm not naughty, I'm not a cat.
それにレディーを担ぎ上げないでよ。
Get your hands off me, I'm a lady. Found a little fizz in my back, but I don't care. I almost fell for that, but this reminds me that Ilya really is just a child. Yeah, try again in 10 years.
そんなの遅すぎ。だいたい10年も経ったらお兄ちゃんの方がイリアのものになりたくてたまらないようになってるんだから。
It's too long. In fact, after 10 years you want to become mine so badly you can't stand it. Yeah, I might be in trouble if I try this again in 10 years from now.
見てなさいよシロ。リンは愚か、サクラなんか目じゃないほどムチムチのパツンパツンになるんだから。
As you watch here, I'll be plump and bouncy, so that Sakura can't even hold a candle to me. Never mind Jin. What? It would make me a little sad. For India to remain a pure innocent princess. Wait, what the heck am I mumbling?
離せ！殺せ！シロのバカ！
Let me go! Put me down, Shiro, you dummy! I appreciate the compliment. Okay, let's have tea. We have some dorayaki from Edomeia too. All those these names, man.
はい、本当？ってそんなことじゃ懐柔されないんだから。シロのバカバカバカ！
Really? As if it would win me over. Shiro, you dumb dummy. Another saving counter, goddamn. New? Not new, right? Or is it? History encounter. Hey, but are you in there? I lightly knock, but there's no answer from the room. Sarah's really sensitive about this sort of thing. She must not be inside. I just saw her in the living room earlier and I have some free time. So I thought we could train in the dojo.
Saber ですか?
You're looking for Saber? Ryder suddenly shows up next to me. Yeah, have you seen her?
いえ、ここに来るまでは。
No, not so far. Oh, that's okay. No, where could she be? As I turned my to head back into the main building, I feel a tug on my arm.
ところでシロ、少しよろしいでしょうか?
The way, Shiro, do you have a moment? What's up?
はい。どうも最近、自転車の調子が思わしくなく、右へ右へと勝手にハンドルが切れて困っています。時間があったら見ていただきたいと。
Well, lately, my bicycle hasn't been working well. The handlebar have been veering to the sides. It's quite a bother. I was hoping you could take a look at it if you have some time. Oh, I see. Actually, I've been slacking on the maintenance lately. A normal bicycle is too delicate for Ryder to use. Namely, Ryder's personal city cycle, a granny bike in other words, wasn't built to withstand Ryder's stunt driving and drifting. Okay, I'll take a look. I managed to avoid adding before it becomes unusable scrap metal.
お願いします。
Thank you. I bow slightly to be polite and enter the room next to Saber's. Now, let's give the bike a quick once over. Okay. Wow. It's all over by the time I regain my senses. I'm greeted by the polished shiny bicycle number 2. I was just expecting to straighten out the steering column and do some maintenance on the brakes and cables, but instead I got carried away checking out various parts. Thought to myself it would be faster to fix them properly instead of using shortcuts, and set myself to disassembling the bike down to every nut and bolt. Well, Ryder should be happy that I went this far. I changed out the wear-prone parts for more durable ones, and was satisfied that this bike wouldn't need to be fixed again for a while. Well, a week at least. Just as I head back to shower off the sweat and grease, Fujine comes running out of the living room. Fujine's school isn't the only place you aren't supposed to run in the hallway. Oh, sorry, Shiro. We'll talk later. She runs off. Sakura arrives panting for her. Unlike Fujine, I rarely see her in such a rush. I'm not sure how to react. What's going on?
そのイリアさんがいらっしゃったのでお茶を入れようとしたら藤村先生がお茶受けをつまみ食いしちゃってて、第一格納庫、第二格納庫、防災用の乾パンまで全部。
I was about to make some tea since Ilya is visiting, but Miss Fujimura started snacking on the tea snacks. She cleared out the first cupboard, and the second cupboard, and even the biscuits in our emergency kit. No wonder they chased her out. But there normally isn't this much of a commotion even when a hungry tiger descends on a human settlement. Normally we just lecture Fujine and demand reparations from her wallet before she can escape.
それがセイバーさんの分も食べちゃってて、イリアさんが指摘したらダラダラ汗を垂らしてほとぼりが冷めるまで身を隠すにを掘って逃げ出したんです。
About that, she ate Saber's share too, and when Ilya pointed that out, she started sweating and ran off to hide until the things calmed down. Catch her as fast as you can. I go apologize to Ilya.
それが乾パンに入ってるコンペイトーのありがたみを私が語って聞かせたら、イリアさん思いのほかムキになってて。
And when I started telling Ilya about the virtues of cotton potato and the dried biscuit, she got a lot more upset than I expected. Well, also emergency rations.
Sakura! Taiga ita! Ima yane ni agatte ru!
Sakura, I found Tiger. She's climbing on the roof. I hear Ilya's voice from the yard. The roof?
行きます。そんなわけで先輩すみません。ちょっとライダー、そんなロープなんて持ち出してどうするの？
Oh, I'm coming. I'll see you later, Senpai. Wait, Ryder, what are you doing with that rope? Sakura throws on some sandals and goes into the backyard. Anyway, I'm afraid of what she's about to do, so I try to avoid looking at Ryder. Still though, looks like they've been hunting a wild animal. Maybe I'd better help before this gets out of hand. Finally, Fujine is taken into custody. Ilya and Sakura are scolding her in the living room. For my part, I am fixing the damage she caused on the roof. They say we're still due for a typhoon this year. Still though, I feel a pang of sympathy for Archer. Maybe the reason he got so twisted is from being left up here all by himself. Just kidding, as if. I shouldn't stay here. What's the thing they say about smoke and fools? Anyway, There's still time before dinner, so I'll find a quiet place to take a break. I find a wooden floored space without any clutter around. No one ends up using this place, even after the number of residents in this house increased. I'd forgotten about it all along. I calm my jumbled thoughts. This place feels nostalgic, like it's where everything began. I wish I could stay here longer. I stand at the entrance silently.
来ていたのですね、シロ。
You're here, Shiro. How long have I been here? Saber's voice frees me from my disassociation. Yeah, how long have you been here, Saber?
そうですね。お昼が終わってからです。
Since lunch ended. It should mean she's been here for about half a day.
シロ、どうかしたのですか？何か私に用事でもあったのでは？
What's the matter, Shiro? Did you have something you wanted to talk to me? Nah. I consider asking Saber to train with me, but the sun is already beginning to set. What can we do now? I thought I'd take a break here.
なるほど。確かにここなら落ち着いて考え事ができる。
I see. This is a place where you can relax.
なら、私は外しましょう。
I will take my leave then. No, you don't have to. Since we're here, I'd like to spend some time alone with Saber, but I'm too embarrassed to say it.
どうかしましたか？
Is something wrong? It's nothing. I sit down in a comfortable position. I probably forget whatever silly things we talk about today. Flickering sunlight on the dojo, but with flickering sunlight on the dojo walls and Saber's gentle smile will stay with me forever. It's past 9 p.m. after dinner. Dinner ended without any major incidents, and everyone returned to their own rooms. It's still too early to sleep, and how should I enjoy the rest of my time? I'll investigate the town at night. So, investigating the town at night doesn't really do anything. Sorry. Because, well, the bridge to Shinto is blocked by Archer. As we have experienced in the last episode, so spending time at the Emiya house is probably the most sensible thing, since there are new things to do, as you can see with the exclamation mark. So let's check out what we can do here. God damn. No, I didn't. Oh shit. I accidentally pressed enter on the numpad next to my mouse. Oh, I didn't want to do the same thing again. Oh, no, I didn't skip it. I fast forward a little bit. God damn. Oh man. New Saber and Sakura's Osaka residence. The park. Was that Ryoda Temple? Oh well. I think I'll just go to the Tosaka residence and look who is there. Oh. Oh. Ominous music. Tosaka's mansion is at the very top of a residential area. The owner is away, and Fuyuki's haunted mansion is just that, in both name and reality. I didn't think I'd have to clean up here. Oh no. I mutter as I look up, in front of the door by myself. Can't be helped, since Tosaka, who's traveling to England right now, asked me to come clean up sometimes. I think she would at least keep the shutter and door closed during that time, but I should do as I was told. Let's get this over with. I get the house key out and recall the incantation to lift the seal. The lock is doubled when she is not at home, so it's a struggle when someone other than Tosaka tries to get in. Abzugbedingung Mittelstand. What? Did I get lifted? Did it get lifted? I unlock the door and take out a mountain of newspaper and letters from the mailbox. Oh, there's so many attempted delivery notices. She should have just forwarded them to my place. If I can't get in with this would become a big joke. No, I'd get scolded by Tosaka if I told her that I couldn't clean her house and unlock the door. Oh, it opened. Excuse me. I'm stunned for a while. A room surrounded with expensive-looking antique household furnishing on top of a fluffy carpet. Well, where should I start cleaning from? I'm at a loss for what to do, as someone who is used to the traditional Japanese-style environment. I feel like I'm going to break that totally expensive-looking art novel light stand if I mess up now. Mess up how to handle it. There's a bunch of those kinds of things all around. I regretfully think that I should have brought Sakura, who had gotten used to cleaning the mansion. I could have cleaned more efficiently if Ryder was here. I'm short-handed. I should at least be able to ventilate and brush away the dust. I go around the room and open the shutters and the windows. It's dusty after all. Alright, the cleaning tools are downstairs. There should be a cupboard under the stairs. Come to think of it, Tosaka was saying something horrible, like I could live in the cupboard under the stairs if I become her live-in apprentice. That's like how you would treat a maid or a genius boy mage or something. Alright, I should give it a try. I brush away the dust. Rather than cleaning, it's like I'm sightseeing while holding a duster. Yeah, there's a basement. I look through the bundle of keys and find the basement key. Distance dimensions are so luxurious, having a basement. There will be a wine cellar or something in the basement in the mansion that appears in movies or books. As I wonder what will happen if there's a dungeon. Yeah, it is. Even if I pretended that it's something like the chat at my house, I nervously hold my breath from the mysterious and secretive atmosphere. I'm also deeply moved when I think that Tosaka also. What catches my eye more than that? There are dumbbells here. It's weirdly. I wonder why the sort of stuff would be down here. Hard to say whether there's training equipment or not. Come to think of it, Tosaka said she was doing push-ups or sit-ups every ride. Maybe eventually various devices got bored like a gym. I guess she wouldn't do that much. Dumbbells don't match Tosaka's room, so she must have brought them here. But I feel like I saw something that I shouldn't be seeing more than the inside of a dresser. Well, I guess I leave this to how it is. I just decide to look around. A close up after ventilating in the retreat area early. Mittelstand. I got worried again about whether or not to close it properly. I need to get better at Magecraft, or else it'll make me worried about the future. Rider Shroom.
ところで、
Life away.
シローは私といて楽しいのですか?
You enjoy being with me, Shiro? Huh? The silent question makes my hand pause before I can turn the page.
何でもありません。難しい顔で読書をしているシローを見て、尋ねてみたくなっただけです。
Never mind. I just wanted to ask when I saw you reading with such a look of confident concentration.
どうぞ、気にせず読書を続けてください。
Please disregard me and continue reading your book. I've been reading for 30 minutes in Ryder's bedroom. Been reading for 30 minutes in Ryder's bedroom. I occasionally sure to get some reading in time, and this might be the first time she's ever spoke to me while I was reading. No, I'm only making this face because I'm not used to reading with his text. But I'm actually comfortable right now. It's a problem for you if I'm here.
私は別に気にしませんよ。
I don't mind.
目を休めるために顔を上げたとき、シローの難しそうな顔があるのも慣れました。
I've grown used to seeing you you're squinting at the page. I look up to rest my eyes. Oh, well, by the all means then. I reach for the next book for a pile. I tried reading one of the English ones, but I couldn't make heads or tails fit. I like a more normal one next. What's this enterprising romance of the Harlequin variety that goes all around in appealing to feminism, feminine taste? The symbiosis synopsis sounds interesting. Either do you really need stuff like that? A curious gaze after she found it interesting.
興味深くはありました。
I found it quite interesting.
ですが、それがシロウにとって面白いかどうかは私には分かりません。
However, I don't know if you would agree. Pretty blunt. It seems long, so maybe I look at it another time. I go with this other novel about sportsmen. Alright, want some tea, Ryder? You can make some if you're thirsty.
いえ、私は特に。
No, I'm fine.
シロウが飲むのならご相伴に預かりますが。
I will partake if you're so heavy. Also heavy, huh? I guess just being metal is some metal stuff. Ryder's immersed in her book, so I should do the same. I borrow a book and go into my room.
シロウ、
Sorry to bother you. I go back to my room, so you can just focus on.
ですからシロウは気になりません。
I already said that I don't mind you being here.
その簡単な質問です。シロウはどんな読書傾向なのですか？
I just have a simple question. What sort of reader are you? That's the unusual question. Is she not very interested in the book she's been reading? Let me think. I've read anything, but I'm not particularly attached to any of it. I only started this reading habit because you rubbed off on me.
無趣味なのですか？なるほど。あなたらしい。
A distressed reader, and I see. Are very like you. She chuckles. For some reason, I get the feeling that an older woman is sneering at me, my childness. So what? You're similar too. The books here are all of different genres. They aren't consistent at all. It's more like you aren't particularly interested in any one kind of book, rather than having too many interested.
特別に好きな本ですか？
What kind of book?
なるほど。確かに好きなジャンルがあるということはありませんね。
I see. It's true that I don't have a favorite genre.
ですが、シロ風に言うのなら、私は読書そのものが趣味なのです。
However, my body is reading itself. Oh, I get it. Well, isn't choosing books based on the genre. Like, whether there are novels, critiques, or documents, she likes the concept of books and doesn't care what kind they are. Although, I have a feeling that the closest there contains writers' secretly a collection. Hang on, what am I jumping to conclusions for? Looking in there, it's like asking to get killed. Hmm.
何でしょうか、シロ。一瞬ひどく怯えたように見えましたが。
What is it, Shiro? You looked very afraid for a moment. Nah, nothing. Anyway, I get that your hobby is reading itself. Nothing. Anyway, I get that your hobby is reading itself. But there's anything for you especially interesting. I'm curious about it.
そうですね。
I suppose I could say.
面白いという基準ではなく、出来がいいというものなら何冊でもありますが。
There are several finds, well written. There are several I find well written, if not interesting.
シローが今までどんな本に感銘を受けたのか教えていただければ特別なものを勧められるのですが。
If you tell me any books that left a deep impression on you, I could recommend you something special. Books that left a deep impression of me? I'm not sure. I can't think of any book that really stayed with me. Well, at least I won't have to any storage of reminding material while you're around. Reading is fine though, right? I don't have to have any hobbies. I know you're good at the kind of sports you could find some other form of reaction. I know you're good at any kind of sports. You could find someone other from recreation.
遊びですか。今でも十分安楽な生活を送らせていただいていますが。
Recreation? I already found my current lifestyle adequately fulfilling. No, that might be true, but I mean, Ryder never goes to Sakura on her own. I feel like she might never get out there and for fun unless it's something as significant as a date.
ご心配なく。私は私で気の向くままに楽しんでいますから。
Not to worry. I'm enjoying my life as I see fit.
そうですね。あなたの知らないところでは何をしているかわからないと言ったら信じますか、シロ。
Oh, let's see. If I said that I've been doing things you don't know about, would you still believe me? The bewitching smile makes my heart pound. When she says something, I like that, with that kind of expression, I imagine improper thoughts.
ご安心を。町の人々から血を吸うようなことは決して。単に私なりに羽を伸ばしているだけです。
Don't worry, I would never drink the blood of the townspeople. I've simply been spreading my wings in my own way.
私も女ですから、シロやサクラが心配するほど堅物ではないということかと。
I am too a woman. I'm not as rigid in my ways as you are or Sakura are concerned about. A seductive smile shifts into a sunny one. Makes me feel relieved.
ライダーいる？
Ryder, are you in there?
サクラですか？どうぞ。
Sakura, come in. Sakura enters. I get up to make room for her to sit.
ライダー、ちょっと聞きたいこと。あれ？先輩も一緒ですか？
I wanted to ask you something, huh? You here too, senpai? Yeah, just doing some reading.
ええ、シロは時折このように過ごすのです。私の部屋を図書室だと思っているのですね。
Yes, Shiro sometimes spends his time in this way. He thinks of my room as a library. Ryder sounds slightly exasperated. But her voice is gentle and not at all upset. And I retreat to her room like a library. I'm happy to hear it. Don't mind me. Sakura. I'm just reading a book. Oh, you see? If you need to talk to her if you need to talk to Ryder, I leave. Sakura looks from me to Ryder.
先輩、ちょっといいですか？
Senpai, do you have a moment? Sure, what's up, Sakura? I thought you wanted to talk to Ryder.
そうですけど、先輩に休養を思い出しました。だから来てください。
I do, but I just remembered something urgent. Come with me, please. Okay, I can do that. Ryder, can I leave a book like this? I come back and pick up where I left off.
ええ、そのままにしておきます。
Yes, I leave it where it is.
しかしサクラ、私に聞きたいことは何だったのでしょうか？
Sakura, what did you want to speak to me about?
いいの。 それはまた後で聞けばいいかなって。
It's nothing. I'll ask you later. What's with this tension? Ryder thinks soberly for a moment.
申し訳ありませんでした、さくら。
I'm terribly sorry, Sakura.
ライダー、なんでそんなこと言うの？
Ryder, why are you apologizing?
ですから申し訳ありませんでした。
What's I've wronged you?
何に反省しているか言葉にしろというのでしたら従いますが。
If you want me to, I can spell out what I regret doing.
いいです。そのままでいて、ライダー。
No, it's okay. Just leave it at that, Ryder.
でもそのように
Very well.
重ねて申し訳ありませんでした、さくら。
Again, I deeply apologize, Sakura. Sakura looks like she wants to curl into a fetal position. I don't know what Ryder's apologizing for, but it must be something pretty bad. So, what did you need, Sakura?
はい。
Right,
いいからこっちに来てください、先輩。
just come with me, senpai. Sakura pulls at me. Then Ryder adds almost unconsciously.
シロ、
Contiguously.
唐突ですが気が変わりました。
Chiro, I know this is sudden, but I have changed my mind.
その本はお貸ししますからごゆっくり。私は一人で読書をしたくなりましたので。
I lent you the book, so go ahead and take your time. Time with it. I've decided that I want to read alone. But you just said...
もう先輩ったら早く来てください。
Senpai, hurry and come with me, please. Is this about dinner? Do you want me to grill the fish after all? Or do we not have enough in the fridge? Do you want fresh rice? It's not about dinner, then Kyoto Club? Sakura finally stops. She tenses as if about to say something. Questions mark particularly appears over my head. Sakura?
すみません。何の用だったんでしょうね。
I'm sorry. What was I doing again? That's what I'm asking. That's a big thing to forget. Are you feeling exhausted lately?
いえ、そんなことはないんですけど。
No, not really. Oh, I'm sure you are. You should take a day off. I can handle dinner on my own. Well, if that's all, then I'm going back to Ryder's room to get...
ダメです。先輩、そうですね。ですからお夕飯です。はい、今から支度しましょう。
No, you can't. Senpai, that's right, dinner. Okay, let's go make it right now. She's suddenly very spirited. I must have misheard her as being tired. Misread her about being tired. Okay, isn't it too early though?
いいです。やっぱり4人も5人もいると昔より大変ですし、なんといっても食欲の秋ですし。
That's okay. We have 4, even 5 mouths to feed these days. And people get hungry in the fall. No, I mean, Maybe you and Saber do in Fuji too.
ご飯の美味しい季節だからいろいろ頑張っちゃったりすると素敵ですよね。
Yes, isn't it nice to work hard at cooking during this season when the rice tastes good? Sakura laughs unnaturally. She's being very forceful, like she needs to keep me in the kitchen. Alright, dinner is important to you today, huh? And I put some spirit into it. I should go ask Ryder what she wants to eat.
ダメです。ライダーは食事には無関心なんです。だから聞いても困らせちゃうだけです。
No, I said no. Ryder doesn't care about food, so you're only going to bother her. It smells. Sakura's behavior is way too suspiciously. That said, behaving way too suspiciously. That said, well, how would I put this?
ほら見てください。実は先輩のエプロンも持ってきちゃってるんです。なんとおろしたてのカニ玉プリント。先輩に似合いそうだなって内緒で買ってきちゃったとっておきです。
See, look at this. I actually bought you an apron. Look at this crab egg pattern. I thought it would look good on you, so I wanted to surprise you. And look, it does look great on you, Sakura fusses over me. I'm not sure why she's doing this, but somehow watching her gives me energy. Okay, I don't know what's going on, but I can tell how driven you are. I do everything I can to help you. So let's make dinner. That will blow everyone's socks off.
ありがとうございます先輩。早速エプロンつけちゃいましょう。
Yay, thank you so much. Senpai, let's try your apron on right now. Sakura puts the apron on me, looking genuinely happy. Now, my plans have changed, but Sakura's smiles give me energy. I put everything I've got into making a feast tonight. So, it's past 9 p.m. after dinner. Dinner ended without any major incidents, and everyone returned to their own rooms. It's still too early to sleep, so how should I enjoy the rest of my time? Guess we'll continue spend time at the Emiya house. So does the exclamation mark mean to continue the story? That's new. Let's spend time with Saber. Oh, it's not new. God damn. Let's skip. Oh, that's new. After dinner is... What? I do the prep for tomorrow's breakfast and finish the dishes I've put off. I quickly finish the prep and scrub a greasy frying pan. Meanwhile, everyone's relaxing in the living room after dinner and playing cards. I think an hour has passed with them added. First, it was a peaceful time spent teaching Saber and Ryder the rules. But now, from a distance, it doesn't seem to be the case anymore. Ryder reaches for the card to her right. Ryder reaches for the card to her left. Ryder casually takes the left card.
ノータイムで見抜かれた？
What? You saw through me in no time at all?
なぜ？どうして？どうやって？
How? Why? Why? It doesn't bear explaining. After some twists and turns, we ended up playing Old Maid. But games that require a poker face aren't for Fujini's, aren't for Fujini, definitely not.
もうライダーさん強すぎよ、ほんと。
Oh, you're too good at this, Ryder.
きっと独身術に違いないわ。いや、あるいは壁役がいると見た。例えばそこの家政婦。なぜ延々30分もフライパンを洗っているのか。
You've got to be reading my mind. Or you've got someone helping you. For example, the house husband there, who washes a frying pan for 30 minutes. Usually points at the kitchen. Ryder's back is towards me though. If any cheating could happen, it would be me reading Ryder's hand and telling Fujini. Yeah, stop being lame and enjoy the game. Lose all your matches and run home crying to Fushimura group. The pan makes squeaky sounds as I scrub it.
おのれ、弟分の分際で何を言うか。変だ、負けないわよ。勝つまでやるもんね。
How dare you talk to me like that, little one? I won't lose. I'll keep going until I win.
所詮確率のゲームだもの。100回近くやれば勝ちも負けもイーブンなんだから。
It's just a game of chance. My win-lose record will even out if we play close to 100 rounds. I hear howling. What kind of game does she think this is? Where she needs to play 100 matches to figure out who's better at it. It's a game that depends on both luck and skill. So individual skill won't be clear after 1 or even 10 matches. Some say that skill isn't determined by a single match, but over a long span of time. Fujini is doomed if she is going with that. 100 matches won't average out in a draw. It'll show exactly how strong each player is. Come to think of it, Imagine ranked Shogi Master once said that 3 games would be enough to gauge the opponent, I think. Anyway. Fujini's face is too easy to read as always. And Sakura looks apologetic next to her as she takes another card. It goes without saying that Fujini finishes last.
おかしいわよ。まさかさくらちゃんまでサイキッカー？ひどい。今までずっと隠してたのね。
Oh, this doesn't make sense. Are you a psychic, Sakura? You're so mean. How long have you been hiding that? Which coming from someone who'd abuse that to cosmic proportions if she had such powers.
藤村先生、ババ抜きはやめて違うゲームにしませんか？
Miss Fujimura, why don't we play a different game?
例えば
Like what? She must be thinking of a game that doesn't require you to hide your emotions. It immediately rules out I doubt it. And President then. Concentration and wilderness would cause chaos by their very nature, and the complicated rules would be hard to explain to the other two.
先生、ブラックジャックはどうでしょう？
How about blackjack?
おお、いいわ。受けて立ちましょう。
Oh, nice. Let's go with it.
それは一体どんなルールなのですか？
How do the rules work? Sakura plays with Fujini to explain the rules. There aren't many hands to memorize like poker, and it's a brisk, competitive game that can count up players' points quickly. You won't necessarily lose even if people can read what's on your face.
バーストに次ぐバースト。これが噂のカード破産ってやつなのね。
Bust after bust? Is this the infamous sunk cost fallacy I've heard about? Still, blackjack isn't for people who don't know when to hit the brakes. Now, blackjack starts everyone on equal grounds, but it's even more competitive than Old Maid.
スペードのエース。失礼。ブラックジャックです。
Ace of spades. Sorry, I hit blackjack. Right. Fujini has a lot of face cards, and Ryder is innately clever. They both hold out for a while, but in the end, it ends with Saber's overwhelming victory. She's terrifyingly good at drawing cards, and all but certain to win if her count is higher than her opponent's. Her sense for victory feels supernatural. Gradually the rules shift, and Saber basically becomes the dealer versus the other three. However, they have a critical weakness if they intend to face Saber the dragon. Sakura and Ryder have similarly bad luck. They don't draw good cards and rarely achieve scores that can win.
また21超えたわよ。
Oh, I went over 21 again. Of course, Fujini is too eager and repeatedly busts. Still, I sometimes think that she's the only one with a chance of beating Saber. It still ended up being a contest of luck, but the kind you're born with. Next is Wilderness. Truly a showdown between Dragon and Tiger.
こうなったらレートを上げるわよ、セイバーちゃん。私とあなたの1対1。
I'm going to raise my rate, Saber. You and me, one on one.
どう ?10 ゲームトータルの結果勝負で差し馬夕食のおかず一品っていうのは
Why don't we play best of 10 and bet a dinner side dish?
それは大きく出ましたね、タイガー。
Quite a bold challenge, Tiger.
つまり負けた方が常に空腹にあえぐということですか。
So, whoever loses will go hungry.
そうよ。セイバーちゃんには大きすぎる勝負かしら。
That's right. Is that too much for you, Saber?
どうこの勝負受ける勇気があるかの
Come on, do you have the courage to accept the challenge?
直後のゲームゆえ必勝の心構えは封印していたのですが
I didn't want to be competitive for a game after supper.
いいでしょう。それほどの大勝負なら本気を出せるというものです。申し訳ありませんがお腹が空くのはあなたです、タイガ。
Very well. I use my full effort for a battle as great as this. I'm sorry, but you're going to go hungry, Tiger. Saber grins confidently.
セイバーちゃん、今まで本気じゃなかったっていうの？
You weren't really trying, Saber?
まあ、本気でやればカロリーを消費しますから。
It would burn calories after all. And yet, I can already tell that no matter who wins, I will want to lose. One will die and well, the other goes hungry. Therein lies the spark of revolt. As the handler of a household finances, I can't allow us to increase our dinner expenses by an entire dish. Okay, let's settle down. I made tea, so everyone take a break. I wedge my way into the conversation with tea and snacks. Fujini reluctantly backs down under Saber's pressure, and Saber easily wraps it up as well. So, Saber swept the table?
はい、全く歯が立ちませんでした。
Yes, couldn't compete at all. We chat while we have tea. For some reason, nobody besides Saber is reaching for the snacks. What's wrong?
その負け分の方に取られちゃってるんです。
The victor goes with spoils.
さくら、その言い分は人聞きが悪い。最初に賭け事にまで発展させたのは大河です。
Sakura? I resent the way you praise that. It was Tiger who proposed the stakes initially. You were gambling from the start?
はい。そうすれば気合の入り方も違う。ゲームは大切なものをかけなければ嘘だ。と、タイガが提案しました。
Yes. Tiger suggested that it would motivate us, and that the game doesn't really count unless something important is on the line. Fujini. I look sideways at her, but she is curled up with her back towards me, sleeping. I'm using all my authority as head of the house to call off the gamble. This is community property, and nobody gets to hog it all. But usually freezes halfway through a cheerful waking up animation. As a lesson to you for saying something stupid, you don't get any snacks, Fuji.
なんてこと言うのよ、シロ。お姉ちゃんはそんな子に育てた覚えはないわよ。
What are you talking about, Shiro? I don't remember raising you this way. I don't want to hear it. You should have known better as a teacher than to encourage gambling. At least act a little sorry.
シロのバカ。
She kicks with her feet like a child. Yep, that's me. If you're getting munchies, then have some tea and go home. I confiscate her snack and place it in front of Saber. Whatever happened, your snack goes to Saber. Like you promised. If this happens again, make sure you stop her.
はい。今後は気をつけます。
Yes, be careful from now on.
すみません。勝負事になるとつい熱くなってしまって。
I'm sorry, I let myself get a little heated. Having calmed down, Saber seems to regret hogging the snacks.
甘い。甘すぎる。藤村ライガのイリアちゃんびいきばりに猫可愛がりをしろ。セイバーちゃんにも非はある。ギャンブルは参加した人間も捕まるのだ。
Soft. You're too soft on her. Like the way Raiga Fujimura spoils Ilya. It's Saber's fault too. I arrest everyone who gambled.
はい。そんなわけで私にもおせんちょうだい。
On that note, I have a rice cracker. Pretty please. Usually he starts munching on a rice cracker. It's a typical exasperating scene, but I did learn something new. This was supposed to be a gamble taking place over 100 matches, but Saber displayed her power through a mere 10 matches like a master. Saber encounter. No, no misclicking. Saber, I made some tea sweets. Want some? I tried to make some funny looking donuts I saw on TV. Apparently they're called Santa ataraxia in Okinawa. Anagi? I don't know. It turned out pretty well for a first try, so I made some tea and I'm bringing them to Saber to let them try them.
白ですか？その少し待ってください。
Is that you, Shiro? Just a moment, please. I hear some rustling around inside, and then the door opens.
お待たせしました。どうぞ入ってください。
Thank you for waiting. Please come in. Thanks. I said the Sata Adagi, whatever, down on the table, as well as a tray of tea.
白、これは。
Shiro, what are these? Table looks exactly at the treats on the table. Expectantly. If she had a tail, I bet it would be waking it. I saw these on TV, so I tried making them. They look pretty tasty, right? I pour some tea from a pot and offer it to Saber. I didn't make a lot because it's just a test run. I thought they taste better while they're still fresh, so I brought them over right away. If you like them, I make enough for everyone next time.
なるほど。ではいただいて良いのですね。
I see. And may I try one? Go ahead. I don't know if you like them more.
白が作ったものです。
You made them.
それにこんなにも良い香りなのですから、味にも間違いはないでしょう。では、ありがたく。
And they smell so good that I'm sure they're delicious. Then, if you don't mind. Saber politely accepts this Sata Aragi, whatever, and then stuffs her cheeks with it. She can't speak with her mouth full, but her expression says plenty. I'm glad to her success. I sip my tea. Now then, I could keep watching Saber enjoy her food, but I suddenly have a question. By the way, what were you doing earlier?
はい、ちょうど着替えていたところでした。
You caught me just as I was changing clothes.
白、私も気になったことがあるのですが。
There's been something I've been wondering too, Shiro. What's up? Did I mess up somewhere? I thought they turned out well when I tasted them earlier.
はい、リンやサクラに勧められたのですが、なぜ胸を隠す下着はあれほどに多様な種類が求められるのでしょうか。
Oh god. This is something Rin and Sakura recommended to me. But why do the undergarments meant to conceal the breasts come in so many types and patterns? I nearly do a take. Luckily it takes a few seconds for my brain to catch up with Saber's roundabout phrasing. I don't know if you have if I have an answer to that. Does she expect me, a guy, to know why there are lots of different bras?
確かに女性が肌を露出するべきではないという考えはわかります。
I can understand the belief that a woman should not expose her skin.
そのための下着なのでしょうが、だとすれば何故見栄えにこだわる必要があるのですか？
What's the purpose of undergarments, I thought, but then why the obsession with their appearance? Question?
ええ、先日タイガたちにとある店へ連れて行かれたのですが、下着は 本来見せるものでもないのに、あれだけの種類が置かれていることは理解に苦しみます。
Yes, the other day Tiger and the others took me to a shop. Undergarments aren't meant to be exposed, so I couldn't understand why there were so many different types to choose from. Ah, okay, so it's like... I'm starting to feel like a single father, having to confront the fact his only daughter is going through puberty. However, my only daughter, I mean, Saber, openly asking me these questions, so I shouldn't tease her or flee from this challenge. Even if my opponent is a Brazier? I think I consider the question for a moment and then come to a conclusion in my own way. I think it must be a woman's pride.
プライドですか？
Right? Yeah? I feel like I just said something very silly. I mean, trying to evade the question would be even sillier. So I try to keep my composure and carry on the conversation. Female underwear has a huge range of styles and functions compared to the male equivalent, right? It makes me think that there's more than just practical reasons for it.
というのは？
Meaning? In other words, there might be some personal vanity at play that makes people want to wear something that they like, to be different from others. Right.
ほう。
God damn, what?
シロ、耳が紅潮しています。
Shiro, your ears are red. It's because you asked me such an embarrassing question. What?
そうでしたか。
I see, so I did.
すまなかったシロ。こんなにあなたを困らせる問いかけとは思い至らず。
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you so uncomfortable.
リンに聞いたときは、シロに尋ねれば満足のいく答えがもらえると言われたので。
When I asked Jun, she told me that you would give me a satisfactory answer. Right. I get her back for this. The next time she lets her guard down, I replace all of the salt in a meal with sugar.
ありがとう、シロ。特進が行きました。
Thank you, Shiro. That was enlightening. Really? My eyes follow Saber's fingertips as they touch her pale chest. I hastily raise my flustered face, meeting her earnest gaze.
嘘などつきません。プライドはすなわち誇りですから、私にも理解できるものです。
It's the truth. Pride and dignity are ideas that I can understand. Sorry, I wasn't actually doubting you. I just didn't feel like I was qualified to speak on the topic. She lightly shakes her head.
ご存知のように、そもそも私は女の身であることをひた隠しにしておりましたから、いかにも女性らしい衣服とはまるで無縁でした。
As you know, I hid the fact that I was female, so I never had anything to do with feminine clothing.
それでも、ここぞという場所での装いには気を配ったものです。
But now, I'm paying particular attention to such garments. I figured you always wore armor.
ええ、戦士としてならそれは自然です。が、絶えず武装しているわけにもいきません。
Yes, that was the natural thing to do as a warrior. But it was not possible to wear armor constantly.
ショーとして味方への信頼を表すために鎧を脱ぎ、王として威厳を示すために正装を求められる。そんな機会もしばしばあった。
There were some times when, as a general, I would remove my armor as a gesture of trust towards my allies, or done something ornamental to assert my regal majesty as a king.
例えば、
For example,
そう、喜ばしき凱旋。
yes, upon a triumphant return from a campaign.
そのような折には、民の誇れる主君たらんと豪奢の限りを尽くして華やかに着飾り振る舞う。
I would wear something as resplendent and ornamental as possible, to better appear the monarch whom the people revered. I see. A king's subjects won't feel comfortable if a king never takes off his armor. They were not satisfied with my interpretation.
そしてそういった華やかな衣装に私自身が逆に奮い立たせられることも少なくなかった。
It was not unusual for such outfits to cheer my own spirits.
そんな考えを得ていたことをシローの言葉からふと思い出しました。
Your answer reminded me of how that felt. You felt a sense of pride in dressing like a king?
はい、
Yes.
後の世のそれに比べれば素朴なものですが、それでも私の目には熟練の職人と縫い子によって王のために仕立てられたあの衣装がとても輝いて見えた。
It may seem unsophisticated to later generations, but in my eyes, the garments made for me by skilled artisans and weavers were brilliant creations.
惜しく真紅の竜が縫い取られたチュニック。
There was the tunic embroidered with a gallant crimson dragon.
金糸で縁取られたキルトのマント。
A quilted mantle lined with golden thread.
まばゆいクラウン。
The dazzling crown.
そういった衣装に袖を通すだけで疲れを忘れ、気の引き締まる思いを味わった時が確かにありました。
There were indeed times when putting those items on buoyed my spirits and made me forget my weariness.
もはや現代の女性は男性に従うべき定めにはない。
Women of this era are no longer fated to obey men.
ですから、その胸に誇りを秘めながら日々を過ごすのは当然のことです。
It stands to reason that they would keep their pride in their chests as they live their daily lives.
そこには私の経験と一脈通じるものがある。
That is something I can relate to.
下着にこだわりを持つことで、より女であろう、自分らしくあろうとする気持ちをわずかながらでも理解できたと思います。
I believe I have a modest understanding of how someone can feel more feminine and true to oneself by caring about the appearance of one's undergarments. Saber exhales, then bashfully adds, "Why is my spacebar not working? Guess I use my mouse."
ありがとう、シロ。
Thank you, Shiro.
こんな自明のことにも気づかぬ無粋な私です。
I truly am ignorant to be unaware of something so self-evident. That's not true. I already see her eyeing the last Andagi. I push a plate toward her without another word on the topic. Well, let's both do our best.
何をですか？
At what? Saber presses her hands together in gratitude after finishing the last Andagi.
ごちそうさまです、シロ。
Thank you for the food, Shiro.
素晴らしい、素晴らしいです。
It was wonderful, marvelous.
このサーターアンダギーは定番おやつ10血中に迎え入れるに十分な力量の持ち主と思われます。
I believe that the Santa Adagi were worth to be included among the 10 permanent items, on our tea snack menu? Okay, good to know. What's wrong? She's still hungry. I don't have any more.
いえ、たった今の今まで誇りや女らしさを語っていたのに、たちまち食い気に心移りでは我ながらあまりに寂しいと。
No, I just realized how vulgar it's been of me to be talking about feminine pride, as all this time while being a glutton. Don't worry about that. I wouldn't actually worry about you. I would actually worry about you if you lost your appetite. Come on, laugh. That's all you can do now.
シロ、私もリンやサクラやタイガを見習って女を磨かなければいけませんね。
Chiro, I should try to learn from Rin, Sakura, and Tiger to refine my femininity. Nah, I'm not sure about fusion here. This conversation is going somewhere weird. I feel fidgety for some reason. With an unsettled feeling in my heart, I clean up the plates.
おや、タイガはシロの感じているよりも女らしいと思いますよ。距離が近すぎるだけです。
Oh, Tiger's more womanly than you realize. You're just too close to her. Really?
ところでシロ、
Incidentally. Hmm?
よろしかったら今度ランジェリーショップというものに一緒に出かけてみませんか？
Would you like to visit the goddamn lingerie shop together next time? The lynch with me? Oh no. Is there some kind of fast-acting truck in these donuts?
先ほどは偉そうなことを言いましたが、私は自分自身に対しての衣服が似合う似合わないという感性はさっぱりないので。
Despite how confidently I spoke on the matter, I actually haven't the slightest clue what looks good on me or not.
シロの目から見て満足してもらえるようなら、私も嬉しい。
What if I wear something that satisfies you? That would make me happy as well. Did Tosaka put you up to this? You're asking the impossible.
そんな露骨に狼狽するようなことですか？
Is my request so upsetting?
店内には男性の付き添い客もおりました。慣れない場所で恥ずかしいのは私も同様です。
There were some male companions inside the shop as well. It's just as strange and embarrassing for me. No, our positions are totally different.
では、一緒に頑張るというのは出任せですか？
So, let's do our best. Was just an empty platitude? You were listening? Anyway, ask Tosaka or Sakura if you need help picking underwear.
いいえ、いつまで経っても教えられる側に甘んじるわけにはいきません。
No, I can't simply have them teach me everything forever.
聞けば見せるためのものすらあるそうではないですか。ならば是が非でもシロには見立てていただきます。
I'm told that some undergarments are meant to be shown to others, so by fair means or foul, I will have you look. Oh. No, absolutely not. I outright refuse to do this.
ほう。そこまで強く言われるのでしたら、私にも考えがあります。
If you insist, then I have ways of dealing with that. Oh boy.
金輪際四郎の見立てた下着以外は身につけません。
Oh. I will never wear underwear again unless you pick them out for me. Why is this happening?
では同行してくださいますね。
Then you will come with me, right? Fine. But only to the storefront. I won't budge past that.
それでは意味がない。
And what's the point?
待ちなさい四郎。
Hold it right there, Shiro.
何か。
Did you need something?
いいえ、何も。
No, nothing in particular.
ご健闘をお祈りします。
Good luck.
恐縮千番、恐悦至極。では。
Much obliged. I see you around. Okay. We have arrived on day 3. Heard your hallway question mark version new. Let's see.
ちょっとあんた3年のエミヤ先輩だろ。
Hey, you're Emiya senpai from third year, right? Hmm?
ちょっと
Oh, sorry.
あんた3年のエミヤ先輩だろ。
I look back at the voice stopping me. Who's that? Oh. There was an underclassman that I've seen from somewhere. Wait, you're...
1年の三辻みのりって言うんだけど、
Oh.
弓道部に入ってるんで知ってますよね。
Minori Mitsusuri, first year. I'm in the Kyoto Club, so you know me, right? Oh, Mitsusuri's little brother. No wonder you look familiar. Looking back, I've seen him several times since the spring. Apparently his bow skills are quite something. And he has Sakura's stamp of approval. Older Mitsusuri is severely critical, saying that he's all show and no good. But she's strict to those she is closest to. So he actually must be an up-and-coming ace.
姉ちゃんの弟ってやめてもらえませんかね。君っていうのもやめてください。らしくない。みのりとかお前とか呼び捨てでいいっすよ、エミヤ先輩。
Can you not call me her little brother? You can just call me Minori, Emiya senpai. Is Minori fine then?
ええ。それぐらい来やすい方が楽でいいでしょ。お互い。
Yeah, easier for the both of us that way. Is this the way he normally talks? Or is the bluntness on purpose for something? Either way, it would seem he doesn't have a great impression of me. So, is there something I can help you with? You wanted something, right?
あんたに用なんてないですよ。ただ部活もやってない人間がブラブラしてるのって目障りじゃないですか。エミヤ先輩、そんなんでも元弓道部だし、一応何やってるか聞いておこうと思って。
I don't have any business with you. It's just that people who don't even do club activities anymore and hang around are an eyesore. Did you used to be in the Kyoto Club? I figured I would ask you what you were doing. I was looking into something. Are you done with practice?
分かりきったこと聞かないでください。弓道部が終わったついでに教室に荷物を置きに来て、その帰りです。
Please don't ask me something you already know. I went to go put my things down at my classroom after the club activities were finished. Oh, I see. But this is a third year's hallway. I don't think there's a single first year classroom. We both go silent. It seems like Minori has something to say, but he doesn't try to say it. That's strange. From talking with him, he seems to be the type to say things without reserve. How's the Kyoto Club? What do you think of a new captain as a member? I ask, wanting to hear the opinion from a first year member instead of Mitsuzuri or Fujine.
マト部長はよくやってると思うけど。
Well, I think Captain Mato is doing well.
俺も含めて素人が多いから結果が出にくいだけで。来年になれば誰だって納得するよ。
It's just hard to produce results because there's a lot of amateurs, including myself, but everyone will approve of her next year. I see. I'm worried that Sakura would try to do so much by herself. I'm relieved to hear you say that as a member.
辞めた人間が何言ってんだか。部長にはあんたの心配なんていらないよ。たく、未練があるなんてみっともね。
Does it matter to someone who quit? Captain Mato doesn't need your pity. God, you'd think you'd know to lay off. Hostile much? Mitsuzuri's little brother doesn't like the fact that I quit midway? Hey, is something really so wrong about leaving? We have a problem with it?
別に先輩に意見なんてないですよ。あれだけ車が立ってるのに途中で辞めるなら、余人にはわからない理由があるんでしょうし。
I don't have any opinion one way or another. Sure, someone as good as you must have had their reason for quitting.
弓道場に顔を出すのも、まあ、勉強になるし。その日だけ姉ちゃんの機嫌も良くなるしで、悪いことは少ないっすね。
I'm able to learn a lot when you visit the archery range. My big sis mood gets better for 10 days too, so there's not much wrong with that. Huh? I don't get it. Then why is Mitsuzuri's little brother so belligerent? Can I leave now if you don't have any business? I kinda have to be other places I want to go to.
ああ、いや、ちょっと待てよ。
Oh, wait, hold on.
あんたに用はない。あんたに用はないけど。
I don't have any business with you. I don't, but
姉ちゃんがあんたのが詳しいって言うからさ。
my big sis said that you were more knowledgeable.
その、部長の趣味とか、好きなものとか、教えてほしいんだけど。
Would you like to know the captain's hobbies or what she's like and stuff? I would like to know the captain's hobbies, what she's like and stuff. Oh, god damn. It dawns on me. Well, it'd be weird not to figure it out at this point.
ちょっと、聞いてるんすけど。知らないならいいっすよ。それはそれでいいっすから。
Hey, I'm asking you. If you don't know, then that's fine. No, I do, but what are you going to do with that information? Our conversation is over if you're going to use it for something stupid, though.
別に、あんたに答える義理はないですけど。
I don't have to tell you anything. I also don't have to tell you anything, you know?
姉ちゃんの言う通り食えないやつ。
Damn it. You're a pain in the ass, just like my big sis said. Minoru curses at me quietly. He's blunt, but it doesn't seem like he's that bad of a kid, really.
ですね。知りたいのは俺個人の問題ですよ。悪用もしません。贈り物の参考にするだけです。
Look, It's something private, okay? I'm not gonna use it for anything bad. I just wanted some ideas for a gift. I see, so you like Sakura, huh?
別に好きとかそういうんじゃねえよ。
No, no. That's not it at all.
ただ、もうすぐ秋大会だろう。部長、疲れてるみたいだから、なんとかしてやりたいだけだ。
It's just that it's almost time for a fall tournament, right? I just wanted to do something for Captain. Since she seems tired. Tsuzuri the younger has some pretty sweet words. Though it was kind of tempered by how much he was blushing, giving me second-hand embarrassment. I see. So, what do you like about her?
人の話何も聞いてないっすね、あんた。
You don't listen to anything I say, do you? I'm listening, so I want you to tell me.
誠実さゼロ。言いたくないです。
You have no integrity. I don't want to tell you. He looks away. We both go silent again.
どこが好きってわけでもないんですけど。麻藤先輩、美人だから。
It's not like there's anything specific. She's pretty. It seems like he couldn't bear the silence any longer. Yeah, I can see how he'd end up like this, with Mitsuzuri as an older sister teasing him all the time. Because she's pretty? That's so generalized. If you go that route, Mitsuzuri is also pretty.
姉ちゃんなんかと比べんなよな。そもそも姉ちゃんは女じゃないっすよ。
Don't compare her to my big sis. First of all, she isn't even a girl. Wow. The kind of bombshell that had Mitsuzuri been within a kilometer radius would have sent her flying this way at top speed.
いえ、今のは言葉のあやっすから。姉ちゃんには黙っててください。
That's a figure of speech, so please don't tell my big sis I said that. Yeah, I wouldn't tell her even if you told me to. Line of fire would be on me first in that case. I don't want to make a friend a convict. Also, my life is important. Let's get back on topic, Minori. So, what do you like about the captain?
その、大人っぽいところとか。
Like how she's mature. What else?
たまに、みんなに見えないところでお茶こぼして赤くなってるところとか。めったにないけど、はしゃいでる時の柔らかそうな感じとか魅力的だと思うけど。
Oh, sometimes she blushes from spilling tea. No one is looking. It's rare, but I think her soft expression when she has fun is attractive. I guess it's my turn. Sakura's hobby is just cooking at the moment. She likes Obanyaki from Edoyama, and what she wants are casual clothes, I think. I'm not so confident on the last one, but I think she was telling right of it.
あんたさ、俺にそこまで教えていいのかよ。
Hey, you fine telling me all of this? Well, what else is there to do? You answered my question, so I figured I should answer yours. The third glaring contest begins. Though I feel like it's unproductive to do this any longer, so I decide to wrap it up. See ya. Good luck at the fall tournament.
ういっす。いや、あんたに言われなくてもできるとこまでやりますけどね。
Thanks. Well, I'll do my best regardless. Apart with the young Minori. But I see. I know Sakura is popular among boys, but I didn't think Mitsuri's younger brother would be one of them. But mature, huh? That's unexpected, or how do I put this? Have a Minori is unusual? Or she seems that way from an underclassman's perspective. Either way, it might mean that Sakura is already an admirable senpai. It's past 9 p.m. after dinner. Dinner ended without any major incidents, and everyone returned to their own rooms. It's still too early to sleep, so how should I enjoy the rest of my time? Spend time at the Emiya house. This is the last night before we can do where we can do anything in this loop. So let's go to Ryder's room, because I think the exclamation mark is the sign for important stuff, as usual. As for my business with Ryder, about the Holy Grail War. I arrive at Ryder's bedroom. I'm reluctant to be here, but I need to hear Ryder's thoughts. I don't feel quite comfortable asking her during daytime, but it's easier to bring this up a little later at night. Hey, Ryder, I'd like to talk. I call her name and open the sliding door. I lead with small talk and see how she reacts before getting down to business.
そうですね。正直に言ってしまえば、桜に危険が及ばなければそれでいい。仮に聖杯戦争が本格化し、町が崩壊したところで、私は何も。
I see. To be honest, I think it's fine as long as Sakura isn't in any danger. Even if the Holy Grail War intensifies and the town is on the verge of total ruin, it is no concern of mine. So, Ryder coolly tells me how she really feels. Maybe Sakura's absence is working to my benefit. I take that back. It's anything but a benefit. She says it with such intensity that it makes me feel chill up my spine. See, I know it's extremely unlikely, but if Sakura does end up wanting to fight, would she join the war?
桜が勝利を望むのであれば、そうなります。
If Sakura desires victory, then yes.
私は私のできる範囲で、今度こそ聖杯戦争を勝ち抜くでしょう。学園を血に染めたように、キャスターを上回る規模で、ブラッドフォートを展開させる覚悟もある。
I would do everything in my power to help her win the Holy Grail War. This time, I'm prepared to deploy a blood front of a scale beyond anything Casa has crafted, just as I did over the school.
シロ、それを阻むというのであれば、あなたが相手でも容赦はしません。
If you intend to stop me, Shiro, I won't hold back, not even against you. That's tough. It pains me to say that if some tragedy hypothetically really drove Sakura to such lengths, I'm not sure I wouldn't try to stop her. If she steps off the path, then I need to correct her. Ryder knows that, so she isn't asking me to take Sakura's side. Okay, let's set aside the what is. I'm surprised Ryder. I thought you were a more passive person. I didn't expect her to say she'd be willing to sacrifice every person in Fuyuki. My impression of Ryder from the last 6 months has been that of a woman of many interests, yet generally inactive.
ええ、シローの推測は正しいと思います。私は自分から行動することには慣れていませんから。
I believe your deduction is correct, Shiro. I'm not used to acting on my own volition.
けれど、機会がそちらから訪れるのなら話は別です。戦いになるのなら全力を尽くします。
But that is irrelevant. If conflict is thrust upon me, I will do everything I can to win the battle.
殺すときは殺す。容赦なく、残酷に。二度と蘇らないよう。二度と私に挑むなどと思わないよう。
I kill when it's time to kill. Truly and mercilessly. I will make sure our enemy will never get a chance to get up again or attempt to challenge us. Ryder. I feel a chill coming on, and I don't mean that figuratively. The mystic eyes behind her glasses have paralyzed my limbs, even though they're being held back. But that's only if someone picks a fight. But even if Sakura wants to fight, she won't let you use methods like that, am I wrong?
でしょうね。けれど、私と桜の方針は根本が異なります。セイバーも言っていたでしょう。その時になれば、私は手段を選ばないと。
Most likely, but my approach fundamentally differs from hers. I believe Saber has also mentioned how ruthless I can be.
否定はしません。私はセイバーのように高潔な魂は持っていない。戦いになれば人格を変貌させ、思うままに人を殺して回るでしょう。
I won't deny it. I don't possess a pure, noble soul like she does. My personality morphs in battle. I would probably kill anyone as I please. I'm getting a bad sense of deja vu. Why the deprecating words? Conjures sinister images in my mind. You're wrong. That won't happen, Ryder. We've lived under the same roof for half a year. I can tell what kind of person you are, whether I want to or not. You aren't I won't let you say that you haven't changed. My dizziness must be affecting me. I feel like a fool. I'm getting way too emotional.
シロ、いい機会です。一つ忠告しておきましょう。
Shiro, this is a good time to give you a warning.
私は怪物です。あなたたちが伝え聞いた通りの人々に恐れられた魔物なのです。
I'm a monster, a being of terror, just as your legends describe.
この手は血に汚れている。かつて私は神殿で多くの勇者に挑まれ、例外なく食い尽くした。
My hands are stained with blood. In the past, many heroes challenged my temple, and I devoured them all, without exception.
こうして今人の姿をしているからといって、それを否定することはできません。
Just because I've taken on a human form doesn't mean my past can be denied. I know the legend of Medusa, but they forced that on you. You were always getting attacked. It wasn't Ryder's fault that they all vilified her as a monster, nor that humans kept coming after her. The monster known as Medusa was a victim from a start to finish. The fact you aren't attacking people right now proves it. You cherish Sakura, and you're considerate to the rest of us too. You're a proper human.
それは私が英霊としてのメドゥーサだからです。
It's only because I'm here as Medusa, the heroic spirit.
サーバント、いえ、英霊は英雄の全盛期の姿で召喚されます。今ここにいる私はメドゥーサと呼ばれたものが人の形をしていた頃の私に過ぎません。
Servants, no, heroic spirits are summoned as heroic spirits in the prime of their lives. The version of me that's here is called Medusa, but it's only a representation of me when I still look like a human.
ですがメドゥーサである以上怪物に変貌する側面もあるのです。
However, the fact that I am Medusa means that there is some aspect of me that will change into a monster.
私はあなたが思い描く人間ではない。
I am not the person you imagined me to be.
それは文字通りの怪物で醜悪に変貌し際限なく増大した人間にとっての絶対悪と呼ばれるものです。
Medusa is a literal monster, a hideous creature who grew endlessly and became known to humanity as an absolute evil. I thought about this before. The difference between the monster from Greek mythology and the rider I know. I had a vague notion that the legends were wrong. But wishful thinking is no comfort before this very real curse.
私は殺しました。殺すたびに変わっていった。
I killed and changed each time I took a life.
私の名が強大になればなるほど挑んでくる人間の数は増えていく。
The greater my reputation became, the more humans came to challenge me.
人と魔と英雄は循環する勢力です。人間は魔にはかなわない。何千の兵隊を差し向けようが人である限り怪物には太刀打ちできない。私はその法則に守られより怪物としての属性を強めていった。
Humans, monsters, and heroes will always be at odds with each other. Humans cannot defeat monsters, no matter how many thousands of soldiers they send. They will never overcome monsters as long as they remain human. That law protected me and allowed my monstrous tendencies to grow. Humans, demons, and heroes are deadlocked. Humans can't beat monsters, monsters are defeated by heroes, and heroes are regulated by humans. Protected by that law, Medusa became a monster who matured as she slaughtered humans after human after human, until she was eventually offered up as a sacrifice to a hero.
それが私の正体です、シロ。私のオリジナルになる存在がどのような姿かあなたは知らない。
It is my true identity, Shiro. You have no idea what my original body was like.
この私が神殿に閉じこもりどれほどの歳月と勇者を飲み込んでどんなものに変貌してしまうかなどあなたにはわからない。
You don't know how long I was trapped in the temple. You have no inkling of what I grew and morphed into after eating countless heroes.
私にだってこの後私がどんな怪物になるか考えることさえできないのですから。
Even I can't imagine what sort of monster I will become eventually. Ryder confesses that she'll always be an incarnation of a monster, no matter what she can do, what she does to make up for her past deeds. I don't have a right or the power to deny that. Why are you saying all this now? I've never seen you that way. And that won't change. Just like Saber. I don't want them to get dragged into another war. I regret that her answer is the answer to that is his this confession. I'm being pathetic. All I can do is tell you not to do that.
いいえ、私も意地が悪かった。どうしてか今のシローに話して困らせたいと思ったのです。
No, it was mean-spirited of me, too. I've had an urge to mess with you for some reason.
けれどこれでよかった。あなたが日々私に抱いてくれる間違いは嬉しくもあり、辛くもあった。
But I'm glad we talked. Your perspective on me is nice, even if it's also pointed.
だから、もしもの時のためにきちんと知っておいてほしかったのです。
That's why I wanted you to know this, should the time ever come. I don't feel the dark presence from her anymore. Ryder's back to her usual self. She gives me a bow.
迷惑をかけてすみません。ですが、忘れないでください、シロー。その時になれば、私は人間を喰らう怪物になるということを。
I'm sorry for troubling you, but please don't forget, Shiro. I will become a man-eating monster when the time comes. I hear a faint pleading in her voice. Alright, I'll be ready. But that is just what if. As long as Sakura is your master, it won't ever come to that. I wonder how much of Ryder's feelings I managed to understand. For now, I just return her resolute gaze and leave her room. Damn. Acquired Ryder's answer flag. And the last day of her loop. The temple, the castle encounter I already had. Nothing new here. Shinji at the hair. Oh no. Oh, Shinji. Shinji is standing alone at the unpopulated port before 10 p.m. You fishing? I guess not. Shinji is gazing blankly at the sea empty-handed. Hey, Shinji. What are you doing? Are you waiting for someone?
うるさいな。ほっといてくれ。
Shut up. Leave me alone.
どうせね、僕は嫌われ者なんだ。どこ行っても出番はないし、会ったところで色物だし、気分転換に釣りに来れば変なのに絡まれるし。
I'm just a disliked person. I have no screen time no matter where I go. I'm treated like a weirdo. And when I come to fish for a change of pace, I get approached by a weirdo. Oh, what?
どうよエミヤ。さくらの出番の多さに対して僕3回だぜ。
Hey, Emiya. Compared to Sakura, who has a lot of screen time, I've only appeared 3 times. What?
すっげえ
breaking the fourth wall.
片手でも指が余るって正直調整おかしくない？つうか兄より優れた妹など存在しねえ。
Wow, isn't it weird that I can count the numbers of times on one hand? First of all, there isn't a single little sister who's better than her big brother. Shinji moves to the side of the board. You see it? He must seriously be freaking out for him to be crouching like a roly-poly. If he had a cardboard box, he probably would put it over his head. I can't help but cry at how negative he is being. What? Don't be ridiculous. Don't lose, Shinji. Stand up, Shinji. I thought it was your strength to not notice your unfair treatment at all and try to read the room one bit. I cheer him on impulse.
やだね。疲れたね。もともと僕は陰湿な性格なんだね。正しい麻藤の血を引いてるんだね。
No thanks, I'm tired. I have a spiteful personality to start with, since I got the correct Mato genes.
じいさんも親父も親父の弟もこういう風に端っこで悩んでるのがお似合いなのね。
So, my grandfather, my old man, and my old man's little brother suited being distressed on the side like this. Shinji shuts himself off even more. Well, I think Shinji is a great guy after all for retreating to a place with such a great view.
いいからさ、
Doesn't have a
さっさ
point.
とよそに行ってくれない？
It's fine. So, can you just go away?
僕は運命の相手を待ってんだよ。
I'm waiting for my soulmate.
僕が主役になる最後のチャンスなんだよ。
This is my last chance to become the main character.
手ぶらのエミヤに用はないんだよ。
I don't have any business with you since you came empty-handed. You shoos me away. I feel like there's nothing I can do right now. I should come again later if I feel like it. Okay. Is there the hint of him becoming important in the overall plot or what? No one here. The Curse Collector. Ryodo. Yeah. Big cool. Bahaba again. Oh. It's... Why does it say new if it's not new? Or is it... Can I pick something else again? Yeah. My Lancer can show up anywhere. He is actually a regular with his hobbies in the afternoon like this. No. How should I call out to him? What is he doing? The sky is clear. The strong sunlight is numbing my sense of seasons. The sea breeze brushing my cheek feels good, and the cries of the black-tailed gulls are mitigating my sadness. A perfect location that brings no complaints. Fuyuki's port that would seem to be favored by a father with his family or by lovers, however. Because of this man, who looks like he's involved with the gang, it has turned into a demonic realm that people can't go near. But there's actually nothing strange about it. He's interesting so well that it's scary. They say that the mental state of a swordsman is one with nature. but that is certainly the realm of an expert. To pay respect to that splendor, I buy a can of coffee from a vending machine. Hey, are you catching any fish?
ああ、ぼちぼちってとこだな。サバ山、黒鯛4、カワハギさんってところだ。
Yeah, here and there, I've got a mountain of mackerel, 4 black sea bream, and 3 filet fish. Damn, man, you have no principles. Are you able to fish that many at a port?
海だしな。種類が多いのは当たり前だ。
It's the ocean. Obviously, there's a lot of variety.
ま、それにしてもちょいとばかり混ざりすぎだが。珍しいんだからいいんじゃねえの？
There's still too many different things mixed in. But isn't it fine since they're rare? So abbreviatory. I pass him the canned coffee and peek into the bucket. The caught fish have more variation than Lance's statement. You have a lot of mackerel.
なんでか知らねえけど入れ食いでな。そうそう。ちょっと前まではタコが釣れた。
I don't know why, but they're biting at every cast. Oh yeah, I was able to catch an octopus until recently. Is that, what, a magical rod? With this amount, this man will be able to conquer all the sushi toppings, huh? There appears to be something crucial missing when I look closely. Lancer, you have been fishing here all the day, right? Don't you have a rod holder? Rod holder is something that holds the fishing rod still, and is an item that is essential for a long fishing session. Fishing rods are pretty heavy, and targeted prey can escape from slight movements. If you're fishing with a rod for over half a day, a rod holder is necessary.
ああ、あったら便利だろうが、俺はいらねえ。竿と糸で海の様子を見るのが楽しいんだよ。
Oh, it would be convenient to have, but I don't need one. It's fun to watch the ocean with a rod and a line.
いや、当たりがでかければもっと楽しいんだけどな。
Well, it's more fun if the hit is bigger. Even while complaining, his fishing rod doesn't waver. Lo and behold, Lance's arms. Not just his power, but it is a machine-like accuracy and stamina too. Come to think of it, that's true. There's no way that you would rely on modern tools. Did you pick up that rod somewhere?
おう、親切な兄ちゃんがいてな。
Yeah, that was this nice guy.
へっぴり腰を1日かけて直してやったらよ。お礼にって譲ってくれたのさ。なんでか次の日から顔見せなくなったけどな。
I spent a day fixing his bent back. So, he gave it to me to thank me. For some reason I didn't see him anymore from the next day onward, though. He laughs out loud. Master Lancer. That's close to threatening.
いやまあ、マトンとこの兄ちゃんなんだけどな。
Well, it was Mato's older brother. It was Shinji? Jeez, no wonder he always seems lonely, sitting at the edge of a port. And you're using it to its fullest extent because you received it? No. So, that's why you're spending every day fishing, huh? Well, it makes sense. It makes me relieved that you're behaving. Is fishing that fun?
楽しさを伴った鍛錬ってとこか。
It's like training that comes along with fun.
こいつにはちょいと自信がある。 こと釣りに関しちゃサーバント中最強の自負があるね。
I have some confidence in this. I take pride in being the strongest among all servants when it comes to fishing.
ギリシャの大英雄はともかく、どこぞのコピーバカや竿も持てねえ貧弱王子には入ってこれない男の世界だ。
Greek, great heroes aside, it's a man's world where some copycat idiot or poor prince that doesn't even have a rod can join. Oh. A crack forms. I feel a sign of a storm just at the port. Are you sure it's okay for you to say that? Words are the source of disaster, Lancer.
陰口の報復があるってことか？んなもんお前が言いふらさねえ限り広まらねえよ。
Does it mean that gossip has its consequences? That won't spread if you don't go around talking about it.
ま、広まったところでどうってことねえけどな。殺し合いがしたいなら受けて立つだけさ。
There's nothing to be done about it, even if it does spread. I accept the challenge if people want to kill each other. So Lancer has no intention to start a fight, but he'll accept if he's challenged. Lancer reels in ahead. Mackerel.
サバだな。
Mackerel it is. Looks like he's not pleased with the fish he caught, as Lancer removes the fishing hook and returns it to the ocean. The conversation stops. There's nothing more awkward than a fishing spot with nothing to talk about. Sorry for interrupting. Keep on fishing, Mackerel.
おう、差し入れサンキューな。
Yeah, thanks for the drink. I leave a port. You don't know how people are until you talk to them. The port is extremely boring for me, but it seems to be Lance's favorite spot. A bright spot that couldn't be mistaken is a summer day. Hopefully this peace won't be disturbed by heartless intruders. It's past 9 p.m. after dinner. Dinner ended without any major incidents, and everyone returned to their own rooms. It's still too early to sleep, so how should I enjoy the rest of my time? We go investigate the town at night? Yeah. With Saber? Okay. Once we go down the hill, the town's appearance completely changes. The lights go out and there are no humans present at all. The town is unpopulated yet teems with the frantic breathing of life. There's some kind of unsettling whisper, like sound, that I can't quite make out. I feel loathing boil up within me for no reason. It must be because of a bestial panting in the air. Here's hostility at yet unseen foe. Grips me.
シロ、民家には誰もいません。
Shiro, the dwellings are empty.
人間という形が冬木の町から消え去ってしまっている。
Everything that resembles humans is disappearing from Fuyuki. This feels more like a mass disappearing act than a slaughter. Saber looks like she's seen a murder scene that has no bodies or evidence.
不可解な現象です。これが聖杯戦争を再開させた何者かの仕業なのでしょうか。
It makes no sense. It has to do... Is this the doing of whoever restarted the Holy Grail War? I think so. None of the other servants would pull something like this. More importantly, Saber, what do you think of the voices?
声ですか。
いえ、私にはこれと言って。
Voices? I don't hear any.
いえ、確かに何か聞こえてきますね。
No, I do hear them.
犬の鳴き声でしょうか。
Are those dogs? Are those dogs howling? Saber narrows her eyes as she strains to listen. The voices gradually grow louder. The kneeing reverberates in the space between my skull and brain, stimulating my instincts.
シロ、何かあったのですか？顔が土毛色をしている。まさか大気に毒が。
What's wrong, Shiro? You look deathly pale. Don't tell me there's poison in the air. Yeah. The only word of these voices is poison.
私は武装しているので少々の毒気は弾きますが、シロは無防備です。
I should be able to slightly resist the poison thanks to my armor, but you are defenseless.
一旦エミヤ邸に戻りましょう。ライダーがいる以上大事はないと思いますが、やはり気にはなります。
Let us return to your home. I doubt anything has happened since Ryder is there, but I'm concerned. No, I'm fine. We should do something about these voices though. There's only 2 hours left until today is over. We need to root out the source of this mess before then.
シロ、気持ちはわかりますが、見つけると言っても手がかりがない。
I understand how you feel, Shiro, but we don't have any means of locating it.
ここは無理をせず戻るべきでは。
Wouldn't it be wiser to leave for now? This isn't like Saber. Of course we have a lead. It's been ringing in my sky this whole time. Ryder will hold down the fort. I'm following these voices.
シロ!
I start running, bestial breathing, rattling my cloche is throwing my sense of balance out of whack. It can't be far. Saber's here with me tonight. I'm sure she's more than a match for any enemy we might encounter. The howls change into roars. I don't need to say anything else to Saber. The enemy is right in front of us. It's the horde of the things that erase every last person in town. And the girl, I don't know. I've seen them here before, but I can't remember where. Just a little longer, I should be able to remember. Either once midnight passes, or once someone tells me who she is. Shrieking and teeming the howl. It is a frequency outside of hearing range. Or declares something in their voice that humans can't hear. The beasts raise their heads. Claws rake the ground as they scramble towards me.
シロ、下がって!
Shiro, get back! Saber steps forward and pushes me back in one motion. She cuts down the unknown monsters. I don't know exactly how these monsters move, but we're no match for her. Saber should be able to take them all out without much effort. Then I capture the girl that's been watching us from the depths of the park. She has to be the one commanding these monsters, no doubt about it. I slip past her, the herd of monsters fighting Saber.
どこへ行くのです、シロ!
Where are you going, Shiro?
ダメだ! 私のそばを離れては!
No, stay close to me. The monsters attack Saber. They swarm her. Maybe they sense that she's the most powerful being here. Sorry, Saber, but this is our chance. These things can't beat her, no matter how many dozens of them there are. It's all they can do just to slow her down. It gives me an opening to close in on their leader. The girl watches me, making no move to escape. I can't reach her. I don't feel any threat from her. I'm certain that I can capture her on my own.
大したマスターね。
What an impressive master.
セイバー一人にあの怪物たちを任せるなんて。
You actually let Saber handle all those monsters on her own. Her voice is emotionless. It makes her seem like a mechanical puppet. The small talk can wait. First, I'm going to capture this girl. I grab her arm. Got you. Who the hell are you? Stop them right now, otherwise I make her do it by force.
暴力で抑えますか？
You compare me with violence?
別に私は構いませんが。随分とあなたらしくない考え方をするのですね、エミヤシロ。
I don't particularly mind, but it doesn't seem like your style, Shiro Emiya. A somber voice, which I've heard before, cuts right through my act. You know me? So you're the one who restarted the Holy Grail War?
ええ。こんな形で再開させたのは私です。事態の解決を望むなら、あなたは私を捕らえればいい。
Yes, I resumed it in its current form. If you want to resolve the situation, then you should capture me.
けれど今回は失敗です。私たちはここで出会ってはいけなかった。
But you failed this time. We shouldn't have met here. What? One instant my vision flashes.
ノリメ・タンゲル。
Nolmi Tangere? The cloth binds me my hands and feet. It seems to have a mind of its own. What the hell? I can't control my body. The cloth is only around my hands and feet, and the girl pulling it is so frail, but I can't even breathe.
抵抗は無駄です。
Resistance is futile.
男性にはこのマグダラの聖骸符は破れない。
No way can break the holy shroud of Magdalene Sold. Yeah, she must be the new representative of a church, right? But she's using a holy artifact. My body creaks under the strain. Fortunately, the cloth binding my entire body isn't strong enough to tear me apart. Still, this is clearly a mystic code specialized in binding opponents.
あなたを殺める気はありません。失敗したのですから、このままおとなしく。
I don't intend to kill you. You have failed. So, you're a good boy and... The girl's face goes tight. And I hear a wet noise. It's the faint sound of tearing flesh and the odor of blood. Her expression contorts in pain. What's going on? Nobody hurts her. But I can smell her bleeding. Are you okay? You don't seem well. Normal. I'm the one under her control, so her pain doesn't add up. Damn it. Just take this thing off. It's hurting you. You'll feel better if you stop. I'm not sure she trusts me. Slowly limping, the girl moves and...
こんなにあっけなく取りつかれるなんて。やはり、あなたは。
It possessed me so easily. I knew it. You're... With that cryptic remark, she begins to walk away unsteadily. Stop it, stupid! If you're going to run away, at least let me go! Red Cloth continues, fulfilling its task, even without its master to control it. Unable to move or even breathe, I start to feel my consciousness fade.
無事ですか、シロ。
Are you alright, Shiro? Saber's sword cuts the red cloth off. There's still monsters around us. Saber must have come to my aid in the middle of a battle. She faces down the monsters, not letting her guard down.
先ほどの布は何だったのですか。
What was that cloth?
この怪物たちにあんな能力はありませんが。
These monsters don't seem to have such an ability. I'm not sure either. Anyway, we need to help. I mean, capture the girl to figure out what's happening.
は、女の子ですか。
Huh? What girl? She ran off that way. I can still catch up to her. Sorry, Saber. I need you to take care of these things. I let Saber cover my back and start running. The girl was injured for reasons I don't understand. I want to know who she is, of course, but right now she needs first aid. I follow the trail of blood to the grassy riverbank. She's lost lots of blood. If she doesn't get help soon, she could endanger her life. I hear a muffled pained voice. The girl is on the ground as if trying to hide in the grass. Hey, are you in there? I won't hurt you, so don't run. I just have some questions. I want to treat your injuries too. Stop. Run away. That sound of tearing flesh again. This is no time to be worried about traps or ambushes. I step into the grass, spurred on by the scent of blood. The injuries are getting worse. Something must have happened. I don't know what exactly, but I can't leave her here. Don't look at me. The anguish increases. It seems to increase with every step closer I take. It reminds me of something else. The pain panting gradually becomes more fevered. It's as if each step I take tramples directly on her body. It exposes her body bit by bit. And once I reach her, she'll... One more step. Then I'll be able to take care of her injuries. You mustn't. No. Don't come any closer. If it's going to kill her, then I don't want to get any closer. What? Something red gurgled from my mouth. I looked down at the wicked weapon protruding from my belly. Yeah, this is... I've seen and been through a lot, but whatever's going on here goes beyond any of that. Huge claws are growing from a spectacle of a body. Are they coming out of a wound themselves? Panting feverishly, the girl took on a monstrous form and skewered me once I got too close. I'm fading out. So much for making it another hour. I'm going to die here. I did gain a lot more from experience though. No, not here. I can't run into her here. This girl's name. I need to learn it and get closer to the root of all that's happening. I burn that thought into my mind and let my consciousness drift away. In my dying moments, I'm reminded of a fairy tale I once heard. It was a sight of a gross, disfigured body. Dead end, restart, Heaven's Feel 5 and exit Heaven's Feel 5. It's the final night. You can't meet her here. You can't meet here. First, you need to reach the night where you first saw her. So, I guess the first night we meet her has to be the first night, maybe? But when we have the obstacle of Archer, maybe if we go with Saberleg in this night, we can combat the Archer one-shot on the bridge and probably meet her in Shinto or somewhere. Oh. A fairy tale? One doesn't really come to mind. Oh, oops. No, I didn't want to start. Oh, anyway. I guess we'll start from here in the next episode. So, the mystery deepens, the questions get more, and the answers are few. Well, it's been another episode and almost 3 hours, so I'm going to stop here, and we will see each other in the next episode. It's been me, Shokimo. I hope you had fun listening along, reading along, or whatever you did. And I hope we see each other in the next one. Until then, goodbye. Bye bye.